Good evening, guys. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Well, what a day! What a day! It's it's been a crazy day for me and for everything that's going on. It's just like, no wonder I've actually sat here with a banging, well, let's just say, put my best Welsh accent on and say that I've got a hell of a minging headache. I tell you, it's really bad. It is. Well, yes, absolutely minging headache today, because yeah, everything's just gone weird thing. Why? Understand why that went up high and then down again. Right, okie dokie. So, oh, that's Mr. Bradley's released video. Ah, interesting. Bradley's here in his combine harvester. Wow, Mish, you got brand new combine harvester, and you don't know what to do, Mish. Right, and that's all parlay to Farm Sim 25 being supposedly released today, but no one's got it. Argos, no. Game, don't shop at them. Asda, no. Sainsbury's, no. No one's got it. So I went to Argos, pre-ordered it. Well, I had to order it for delivery tomorrow, or I'll pick it up tomorrow. So how stupid is that? I couldn't even download it off the PlayStation Store. I know Bradley's downloaded it off the PlayStation Store, but oh, for God's sake, get it sorted out right. Bradley's got it. He's got it all right. Good evening, guys. How you all doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes, as you may have noticed, you might have got a few. Hi, Mysterious Man. Hi, Bradley. Hi, Mark. Hi, Carl. Hi, everyone. You may have got a few notifications saying that I've uploaded some videos. So, first off, last night I did a live stream for Boston, Boston, Worcester, and that was basically it's a private live stream, so you would not have got a notification. It's just a way that I could actually record a video that's over an hour long and not have problems with it. And unfortunately, it would say streamed live 14 hours ago when the embargo was at 10 a.m., which I'd already been asked about by a few people. So yeah, it was recorded last night, but it was uploaded and scheduled for release at 10 p.m., 10 a.m. this morning. Beats the Boston route hands down. I'm not too bad, Mysterious Man. Banging headache. Got a minging headache, I tell you. Minging headache. Oh, lovely. So yes, probably upset 500 million Welsh people now, but hey ho. Ow. And I also released one of the first, from my 2024 backlog of over 100 videos, I believe, of stuff that's arrived at Pool 2020 this year, 2024, from April. I think we're in at the moment. So yeah, that's good. So I've got a bit of a video editor that I can actually use. Right, so tonight, what are we doing? We're going to do a couple of services on the new Train Sim World 5 Boston. I've got to stop saying Providence. It's Boston Worcester. Boston Worcester. I want to keep saying Worcestershire, Worcester sauce route. It's not Worcester sauce, it's Boston Worcester route. Got to say a big thank you for Dovetail, who provided me with a key, so for your so you can have a look at this lovely route. It is good. I had a couple of services run yesterday on it, and it is good. If you like Boston Providence, then I think you are going to like this route. Especially with the MBTA stuff. Now, you may have noticed, why are you there? It's because basically I should quickly show you the route. No, we can do better than that. There's the route. I'm currently sat here, and you'll find out why in a minute. I saw this when I streamed yesterday. So this is where you start at Boston, all the way through there. You can drive a lot of the Amtrak services, and we're going to do one or two of them tonight as well. You can drive the Amtrak services all the way down through to here, or down through where are we? Down through the little loop there, and then you come back into the station. So in effect, you kind of turn them round, and then you can't drive them after that. It's AI from Boston down through Boston, this one, down through this place. Okay, so this is Boston Providence NEC. This route here is Boston thingy. So on Boston Providence, we go all down here, and this little route stops about here. You don't really see many trains go off it. The odd F34, F34. It's not bad looking route. You just got bored easy. Yes, because there isn't a lot of traffic on there. The traffic is very much Boston Providence. It's that sort of traffic. So it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I suspect there are people that just don't know. They go, oh well, they could have at least merged it with what you call it. I mean, Boston Providence would have ended up going down here somewhere, down here, and Boston thingy, Worcestershire is here. This is Boston Worcester Station there. That's the intermodal yard, I believe, or is it a loco yard? I think there's a few freight services. When we've done this service that I've got here, we will. Oh, is that a freight? No. We will. We will basically. I will show you everything. So this is a service. This is a Joe table as well. And he did just confirm it in the live stream, not live stream chat, the roadmap chat that he did it. So yes, yeah. So I am currently sat here. That train's just don't know if that one's coming in or going out. I can't remember. What's that one? MBTA 812. Actually, I think I did that. I think he's going eastwards towards the route map, the Boston sign. That's my train there. And it is, if you can get on it, player service name, Extra Boston MA Framingham. MA is Massachusetts, Framingham is the yard. Right, let's get going. Ooh. So this is the train. Oh no, this train's coming in. So we can't go. Very poorly positioned signal. You can't see it. Do you want to see what we got? Go on then. See what we got. Ready? So you've got an F34. I'm going to turn it down a minute because it's a little bit loud. I found that out. Oh, flashy lights. Oh, there's a fire engine. Oh, blimey. I did find it a little bit loud, so we're going to turn the master volume down to about 50%. If it's not loud enough for you, let me know and I will turn it back up. So yeah. Right. So basically we've got the F34 or F40, sorry. We've then got I think that's GP38, CSX GP38. And we have another F40. And we have, if I remember rightly, it's 30 or 29 flat wagons. I have no idea why. Why have we got so many flat wagons? And we go all the way down there. So that's I'm not entirely sure why. So but it's not every day you get to run the F40s on a freight service. So yeah, stop, indicate, 20 miles. So we're going as far as Framingham Yard. Okay, so we won't be doing a full run, but what we're going to do a full run into, and this is how the signalling should work. We're going to do a full run from Worcester to Boston. And then we're going to do another freight service after that. This I've got Hentis, sorry. That's the HSP forthe. I keep calling it HSP forthe. That is a lovely loco. It sounds really, really nice. Very throbby and throaty. So yeah, so this is our service, and we're just hauling flat cars. It's about 1,300 tons. It's 32 including the locos. and 1,340.2 tons. So yeah, that's a fair bit. Right. Take the sauce. No, that's much the sauce. Right. let's make sure that we have banking on. It's one of these little buggers. It really is. Do we have banking on? Do we have banking? Oh, hello, Carl, as well. Sorry, I don't think I've seen you. Why don't we have banking from? Well, that's just silly. Make sure we've got. Take the automatic brakes off. Let's put them on. So cut off valves, cut in. Oh, come on. Oh, let's get out of the chair. Do it that way. Leave it dead, that's fine. Might as well shut the door. Shut the door. Shut the door, shut the window, I don't care. Right, okay, so... Oh, make sure the engine runner's on. Everything's on. We do have a yellow light, but yeah, we're fine. That's on. That's on. Step lights are on. Indicator lights. This is a whole new engine sound as well. So yeah, we'll do the brakes in a minute. Bells off. I think we're fine. But it's a bit weird that we got no. Where is the? I can't seem to find it. Banking pump. Not that you really need it, really. So, oh well. So the bell end off. I think we can start going. Release the brakes. Is it loud enough or not loud enough? You decide. Right. Actually, I might just put it up a smidgen. I'm not going to do the scenarios. Not going to show the tutorials. I'll let you do those. Audio. There we go. I'll put it up to 60. Or 60. 65. So yeah. Right. So we'll start moving. We'll watch Conrail. Conrail? Huh? What would be? Oh, we're going a bit fast. Well, it was like, what, 10 minutes in, we're already speeding. Really can't do the automatic. Ah, BTP rail. Ah, yes. Watch BTP rail, yes. After you watch me. So, yeah, there's two videos that were uploaded today. One is actually in the live stream section, which is the live stream of this. And the other is live stream what I did last night, but it was a private live stream, so you would have been able to see it today. And the other one was the real world train video. So it's me catching up on my videos from a couple of months ago. That's all it is hauling flat cars. So there are a number of routes that you will require to get the all the bits and bobs. There's stuff from Sherman Hill, stuff from UP stuff from Sherman Hill. NS stuff from Horseshoe Curve. Have we crossed all 3 lines? Yeah. Gold El Buzzer Weedy Rail. How close is that? Take some babies on. Hi Joe. Yeah, it is. I was like, when I saw this one, I ran another service. It's the 848 off of the Boston, and I saw, what's this? And I thought, you know, I just had to do this. There's a real formation, really? Oh wow. But this is the thing I like. It's the stuff that's different, that you don't usually see, the weird and wonderful, as you say. So yeah, it is quite novel, as they say. But yeah, and the other good thing is as well is that if you've got Creator Club liveries of wagons and locos from Sandpatch Grade, and I think obviously from the other routes that I mentioned, then they all spawn in as well. Hi Southwestern, how are you? Yeah, the odd things are the great. They are some of the the weird and wonderful things. You know, you're thinking, really? And it's just like, I was like, well, why did they have MBTA locos and just not CSX locos? So yeah, it's kind of weird, but yeah. Just found out that Pitbull is snuck into your school and is running around being chased by the cleaners. Cool. Go Pitbull. Perhaps you want a bit of extracurricular learning. Just being called for dinner. We'll be back later. Yeah. I'll be on for a little while. Don't worry. It's cool. No worries. Just save some for me as well. Mr. Will in your school. Yeah, he's a bit of a pussy at the moment, isn't he? He's having a right go. Oh well. But yeah, this is obviously the what do you call it line, the NEC line. We are going through Boston Back Bay. We are slowly reaching the dizzying heights of 10 mile an hour, and we do have the in-cab signalling as well. So yeah, you will hear that beep. You will hear that beeping at various points and everything. Just got to keep an eye on the speed. The cleaners want an autograph. So I've not seen. I'm glad we are slightly moving. Now these consists as well for these trains, they're random. They don't appear twice. Never played North East Corridor, but you didn't realise it got remastered until today. North East Corridor? It hasn't. It's still North East Corridor. This is the bit that goes off, round. The North East Corridor ends here. This is it down here. This line ends up here, so it goes there. This is the Boston Worcester route. So on the North East Corridor route, Boston Providence, you'd be going off down here, and the Boston Worcester route would end up here, sort of thing. Yeah, it's good. It's good, and there's also the other thing as well. There's a lot of line side clutter as well, like rubbish strewn across the place. It doesn't look so tidy and new, if you know what I mean. Set on West Coast Main first. Yeah, I think that's a little bit of disappointing news as well, that it's been delayed, but then I would turn around and say I'd rather it be delayed just starts dual terrorism. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the litter, the clutter about the places. There's new passengers, which I don't think they spoke about. There is a passenger. That's one of the thingies. It's a smiley poster. That passenger leaning up against the wall on the phone. There are passengers talking to each other. There's also a passenger leaning on a stick. Leaning on a stick, a stick. So I've not seen him before, only in the 3. So yeah, not really sure about the green, purple, pinky MBTA lunchboxes. Right, let's see. Start to accelerate. So it'll always tell you up in the top where you got your speed. It'll tell you your current speed, and it will tell you the speed limit, and that always changes. Hi Matty, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the stations are quite nice. Right, we can start getting up speed. Possibly not too soon, considering this was released 2 weeks later, so it wouldn't have been so close, and there is an extra week down there. But it was originally going to be on the 26th. They moved it forward a week. But it's been put back to its original date, release date, which was the 26th. I just realised, for some strange reason, the stream is not caught up with what I'm actually showing live. There we go, it should be now. Yeah, that's it. I take it the sound is quite good. It sounds okay. It's not too loud. Frame rate wise, it's not too bad. Someone missed the Trump joke. Let's just made up with it. Ah, yeah. We have all that to look forward to. Hopefully Carl's got his PPE gear today so he can go out and play on the track. It's been fairly quiet. I think he's fallen asleep, that's it. Or he's nodding off. So, yeah, it does look okay. I've not seen any of the Amtrak services yet. And what I will do is, when I've done this service, we'll go into the service mode. Oh God, I can't remember what it's called. Timetable mode, and we'll have a look at the service. The other thing I didn't do was look at the journeys. So I'll show you the journeys, the scenarios, and the things. Right. So although it's saying line speed is 40, we've got a little bit more way to go. Overall, I think that if you like the Boston Providence route with the MBTA stuff on, then I think you will like this, because you also get the F40 running up and down here. You do see freight, so there is a bit of freight running. So this service you will actually see if you're running down towards Boston at this time in the morning. West Coast Main Line over Shat, really looking forward to that. The amount of services, that's an awful lot. There's over 6 hours worth of shunting services. Hell yeah. There's a yard up here as well, and that's sometimes where you'll go for the stop in the yard, and basically you'll stop and the train will then go off to the right down there. So this is the yard here. It's just weird how there's tracks there and they just like, there's no buffer stop on the end of them or bumper stop, and it's just like you just come off of it, hit the dirt, have an earth fault. I know this is not going to be a lot of people's routes. But it is pretty smooth. Where's our train? You see it? It's up there somewhere. So we're just running fresh air. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, this Hentis, but Joe said he's seen it in a video, then you know it goes in. The sounds are really nice. Which we will do a run. Let me just read the. Hello, Lady Sophie. How are you? Welcome to the street. The sounds are, especially with the HSP 46, they are really nice. Oh dear me. That's the shoe. Apparently that's called the shoe building, isn't it? I'm not sure why. It looks like a shoe. I don't know. There's some nice assets on this. Really nice assets. I've got an oil burning radiator in my bedroom. It's on at the moment, making it a little bit warm. It's a bit cold in there now. Not too bad, thanks. Just had a nice cup of peppermint tea. Oh, lovely. I had my hair cut today. Well, sorry. I had my head shaved today, shall we put it that way? Because I don't have hair. I just have little bits of... someone called me Matt's Stuntman because I look like that. And I was like, no, Matt's better. Matt's better looking than me. Well, Matt looks like me, not I look like Matt. He looks like me. No, but yeah, I had my head shaved today, and I'm kind of regretting it already because my head's cold. I've got a nice cup of mug of Dr. Pepper Zero. I think I might go and get myself some hot chocolate that I can buy some. Nothing wrong with a good asset. What? I need to let them know about that. So the cars are spawning. Cars like spawn and yeah, that's a little bit weird. I don't know. Right, we can whack her up a bit now. Get a little bit of thingy going. Well, one thing's for sure, Matt's got no bum fluff on his head. He's got hair, he's got a little bit of hair. That's why it's a little bit like me, hair-wise. If you look at the Dovetail Ambassadors Meet video that was released on YouTube by Dovetail a few weeks ago, you will see me there. I've got a Top Gun t-shirt on, and I'm in the seat next to British Ace, and we were having our own little chat show sort of thing together. We were just talking about everything what we liked on Train Sim World 5, but they didn't show it. That's the annoying thing, they just didn't show it. It was really annoying. In fact, I was kind of asking Joe the questions. So, yeah. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday I was not feeling well at all. Going into Monday, yesterday I was absolutely rancid. I did go to this meeting that I had to go to. But yeah, I think I've had food poisoning. That's my own fault. Hi, Train Simulator. How you doing, Paul? I'm okay. Today is the first day that I felt better. So yeah. Oopsie. Oh, hello. That's it's an interesting combo, this. Your friend gave you the lurgies. Uh-oh. Don't understand how you cope in Australia, but then probably just... I think it's because it's a different kind of heat. When we get heat over here, it's a different kind of heat, which some people find really hard to understand, but it is. Plus, I think they kind of get used to it as well over there. Correct me if I'm wrong, Paul. Everything tries to eat me. Yes. I think you injected me. Oh, infected me. You am overcome today. Oh no. You struggled away from recording your road map video with the voice fast going. Oh good god. A voice fast going. Yeah, I think mine was food poisoning. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm feeling a lot better than what I have been. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's been, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks? So, yeah. It's cold here right now. At this time of year, you get a lot of Melbourne, but the real hot comes up from February, March, April. Weird ass on the move from December, January, February to later. Oh, at least you still get a summer. We get 1 week of heat and that's it. Then it's autumn. And our day during November stops at 2 o'clock and nighttime starts. Yeah, so it's kind of, I mean, it's alright. I mean, today was our first full day of literally sunshine from the time when I woke up, from dawn all the way through to dusk. We had sunshine. The last 2.5 weeks, it's just been complete cloud coverage. Australia summer's the UK summer, you call that heat, this is heat, yeah. Yeah, that is so true. So you will get, if you have Sandpatch grade, or if you have all the layers that you buy, basically all the American freight routes, apart from Oakville, you will get, and you have sort of like Creator Club liveries to the wagons and the locos, mainly from the locos for Sandpatch grade, you will get, and horseshoe curve for NS, Norfolk Southern, you will get reskins appear. night was extended today. You woke up at 5 AM in pitch black to discover a wee in the middle of the power cut. Oopsie, not good. We even had a power cut for a minute the other day, but that was up. That was for another reason, someone shooting fireworks at power lines. Wow. Darwinism at work. So that horn is different than the Boston Providence one, F40. And someone's already complaining about this as well, that why should they have to pay just to get an updated F40 sound, and you know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, you don't have to. You don't have to. Southampton, you get what you get, yeah. Yeah, we get idiots like that, cool man. 458 run tomorrow as well. From Eastleigh down to Poole, back into Bournemouth Depot. Bournemouth Depot, then down to Poole again in the afternoon. And then back up to Eastleigh. We're thinking it's a 4584. We're not sure it's going back. Why should they pay? They don't. They can live in the past if they want to. Exactly, Paul. They sort of drive Titanic somehow into the city. I've got a little friend with a remote control one, or Lego one. That's cool. Right, let's whack speed up a bit. 10 miles to Framingham Yard. I did say that right. So you know me, I like doing weird. And this. Fresh Air Express. Yeah, that's true. We do that in the high street at all. The seagulls are learning a thing from them as well, basically, because they go around trying to rip the paninis out your hand in the high street. The seagulls succeed. The crackheads usually get a thump in the mouth, but the seagulls, they just do it. It's very leafy, this route. Let's use that fat to have to shuffle sideways and double doors. Years of training, I suspect. A couple of donuts a day. Oh, we've got a red coming up. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. Independent one. There we go. Wait till the brakes come off. Turn the bell off. Too much junk food in cake, and you saw fit to tell us what we usually eat. Yeah, those are the people that I do not like. I'll wait till the air comes off. Hopefully it should work. Do I have to pull the where is the emergency button? I've broken it. Someone spent put washing, spat and put washing up liquid in someone's curry. Last time I did food tech. That's disgusting. Where is the emergency stop button? What's that all I have to do? Change the cut off valve. Yep, that's all I had to do. Cut the brakes out and in again. Turned out to be a bit green as well by the sounds of it. So according to Joe, this train actually ran. So you've got one F40, a GP38, and another F40, and we've got 32 wagons, 32 in the consist, so 29 wagons, 29 flat wagons. There you go. Yeah, I can't, you know what, I have to have, I know this sounds so wrong, and you think, well, you're a man, you don't really need them. I use fairy liquid as washing up liquid, but I can't put my hands in the fairy liquid. It dries my hands out, it makes my hands all crack and the skin around my nails all peel off. Literally, it's not good for my hands. You know, they can call it mild green what they bloody want, but it don't work for me. Black wagons, and did I just go past the red light? No, it was yellow. It was yellow. It was yellow. And literally, I literally have to wear rubber gloves, marigold gloves, because I can't stand putting my hands in water with washing up liquid. That is not unique. I'm allergic to soaps and perfumes. It's bloody annoying, yes. Sit inside. You can pass reds in this, but you should stop and go really. Oh, okay. Ah, right. Well, you need to go down to 30. Or in a minute you do anyway. Nobody in your class then should ever be allowed to work in the kitchen. Just saying, yeah, no, they shouldn't. No. And then you got max ratings for everything. Oh, because yours actually edible. 45 minutes. So, traffic-wise, I think in real life there's not a lot of traffic. If you think about it, there's only 134 services. Is it 134 services? That includes freight as well. Doesn't include the AI. So there is a fair bit of AI, which is both, I think, the Boston Providence stuff, AI going to Providence from Boston, and Providence to Boston. So usually a run will take you about an hour, I think just over an hour or hour and a half, I think it is. Then they squeeze a whole bottle of fairy liquid in each other's washing up to the point the sink was overflowing and the teachers had to buy the cheap off-brand stuff. Well, you'd have thought they'd have bought that anyway, save on costs and that. But there again, it's down to the teacher's there to supervise. So if the teacher's not supervising, what is the teacher doing? You know? Proceed as signal was indicated. Didn't press anything. Gordon Ramsay would sort them out. Definitely, yeah. So, why are you telling me proceed as signal was indicated? I know. You've got 30. Wow, he's going somewhat. Yeah, sitting on their bum drinking coffee, yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, so tomorrow night's stream, Wednesday night gaming, will be probably a first, if I remember rightly. Farm Sim 25, hopefully, if I pick it up, if I get it tomorrow, will be showing that. And that is literally, I will install it Wednesday at some point. To be fair, in your classes people couldn't boil or scramble an egg. I can boil and scramble an egg, but whether it's got a chicken inside it, I don't know. Depending, because my luck, there'll be half a developed chicken in there, because that's my luck basically. Me, and if I was to pull a Christmas cracker, I'd get the bit where it just snaps and it goes bang, and the other person would get all the little treats inside, and it would be my Christmas cracker. The rule of thumb in the house was, if they get it, you lose it. In fairness, this is a class of 14-year-olds, but 14-year-olds that have been doing cookery for 3 years. Well, I would never be going to any of their Michelin-style restaurants with fairy liquid in the curries and all that sort of crap. To be honest, I've got to turn around and say, I just really don't get these restaurants that people go to. They say, oh, they are the bee's knees, they are fantastic. It's Louis Bloville's restaurant in London. £450 just to reserve a seat there. £2,500 a meal for 5 cost. And it's just like, you get more in a roast dinner from me for free of charge than what you would in one of his restaurants for 5 people. My God, I'm in the wrong business. You see this, oh, and look at this lovely piece of whatever it was that he's made and served it to a customer. How much? £400. What? Hey? What? There's nothing there. What is it? A meal for someone that's extremely overweight? You know, it's just like, really? Why have I got the independent on? Let's put the automatic brake on. We've got a yellow. You know, it's just like, you got a little bit of steak. It's like someone's like taken one huge big Sainsbury's steak and cut it into 5 pieces, and then you get served 3 chips with it and a floret of something that they picked out off the pavement, weeds that have just had weeding stuff on it. Stick it on the plate, £85 there, sir. What? Hey? I want something to eat that will make me come back, not just like, what the is that? You know what? I've been to Five Guys once. Yes, it's so stop it. We're not going to do the diet cum jokes. We're not going to do Wendy's and Hertzies and everything else that she does, and definitely not Sharon as well. We're just going to like talk about Five Guys. I love Five Guys. The food is really, really lovely. It's just way too expensive. No, it's not. Here we go again. Five Guys is a chain of restaurants, and they're very expensive. They are lovely, but they're just so expensive. £22 for basically a burger and chips with a drink. The restaurant, yeah. For clarification, but this is what I didn't want to start. Make sure you prepare before you you go try Five Guys, because it doesn't hurt. yeah, it's kind of like a modern day Frankie and Benny's. Just it's his futile. Oh dear. Oh look, choo-choo train. Whoa, get out of the... Ooh, I don't think... If you heard a... Then he didn't make it. So we got 30 coming up. Expensive, yes, but not as expensive as a small bit of meat. With a bit of grass, that's it, Bradley. Yeah, that is it. But they, you know, and it's just like they call it a stupid name which you can't pronounce. You think, oh, I'll have one of them. And they only do that because basically they try to say, you know, when you turn around and say to your friends, oh, basically I had chicken with parsley. That's all it was. Or well, it's quail with parsley, and they call it some sort of French stupid name. So it's like quail, mini chicken. Mini chicken with grass. Wendy's the Five Guys. Guys annoyed the thing. Each to their own. Now 5 Wendy's would be demanded. Yeah, she's in the back of the 390 going, oh. You prefer just to cook it? Oh, we're going way too fast here, Benny. Come on, pay attention. Yeah, it's just too expensive. It's lovely, don't get me wrong. I absolutely loved it. We have a burger joint called Smokies, and they do absolutely lovely food. And I bought the guys that were helping me move the day before we moved. I bought them, 2 of them, a meal at Smokies, and oh, is it reflective light? It cost me 45 quid for free, about £15 each, but it was worth it. It tasted absolutely lovely. Did I switch something off here? I don't know. It was on earlier, but we're literally going into the yard now anyway, so yeah. But oh, what I also like as well is these posters, Operation Lifesaver, that they've got in partnership with them, and so there's a few of these different. There's a couple of these type posters around. So yeah. Right, as we come into the into Framingham. No, it's not Framingham. Yeah, it's Framingham Yard. Freya. got me there. It's just like something that you could see Gordon Ramsay moaning at someone about having a right go at them, saying, "It's this, you idiot, not that." And you just look at you, he comes out and serves it to you, and you think, "Oi, dick, what on earth is this?" You know? Oh, we're not going in the yard. Oh, no, we're going here. Oh, I wonder if this is... There's the yard, Framingham Yard there. Oh, we're going in here. Will we fit? Oh look, freight train. Oh, hello. That one was there yesterday. I had a couple of put Ron in your tanks in some of the contests yesterday. Here we've got CP. Ramsey, the world's most angry chef. Yeah, I don't like him. Just his attitude is just like, you know, if that's how he gets off by doing what he does, then definitely mind the gap between the food and the bill. Food's very minimal, the bill isn't. It's extortionate. Fog's coming in. So I had the Sparky come round Monday looking at my heaters. He looked at the one in the living room. He said, "You told me that one's fine." I said, "That one's fine." I said, "The one in the hallway doesn't work." I said, "It just doesn't produce any heat. You put it on the timer, it does not produce heat." I said, "The one in the bedroom," I said, "that's exactly the same." So he looks at the one and gets it all switched on in the hallway. And he said, "Right," he said, "put the temperature up to about 24 degrees centigrade." He said, "It should come on." He said, "So by 11 o'clock tonight, by the time you go to bed, that will be producing heat." I went, "Right, okay," so we did that. And he looked at the one in the bedroom, he said, "No, that needs replacing." So yeah, 12:30 last night, when I went to bed, the heater in the hallway was stone cold. It doesn't work. I told them it doesn't work. The only reason they're not interested in it, because it's a very big heater. It has to be replaced. It just does not work. Simple as. I hate being right. I really do. You see the stuff that he does in America, where he buys into a business and he helps them out, sort of thing. And it's just, I just don't like it. I mean, I don't mind going to Wetherspoons just across the road, 5 minutes across the road, sitting down and having the meal there. Ordering a meal, you get about 5-10 minutes later. I know a lot of it's all microwave prepared stuff. Chips go in, get defrosted, whatever. But it's a meal that I enjoy, you know. They should stop being tight, put gas lines in and give you central heating. No, it's a flat. To do with building safety, health and safety, they won't put gas, central heating in new build flats now. It's uncoupling. Whoa, yeah, uncoupling. Okay. Right then. Put the brakes on. And we're going to climb down. Well, no, because in the past they've had gas explosions in the middle of like a block of flats, and literally it brings the whole block of flats down, and the amount of casualties is a lot. I've got to change over to it's just health and safety, really. Yeah, in the past they've had gas explosions in blocks of flats where it's killed a lot of people. Because not only does you're in a block of flats, especially a tower block, boom, it goes out, bang. So yeah, new builds are just like not central heating now. If you've got PC, a very top spec PC, and you want a bit of fun, go and have a look at Universe Sandbox. It's quite funny. You can destroy the Earth, the Sun, Mars, Venus, Mercury, Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter. You can make the Moon crash into the Earth. You can make Jupiter crash into the Sun. Literally, I did see one. He did. It was about a 20-minute video. It was about a 20-minute video, and he put so many rings of Saturn around the Earth, and at the end, there's so many rings of Saturn that was going around the Earth, causing all that gravity, that literally the rings of Saturn. Oh yeah, Uranus, yeah. Rings of Saturn from the Earth reached out to the Sun, and because of the Sun's gravity, started pulling the rings of Saturn towards it, and then the Sun started getting bigger over years, which you could obviously speed this process up. The Sun started getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and bringing, because it was then a lot of mass, so it would start sucking in stuff, and eventually it's turned into a black hole. And then it just literally sucked in everything. Everything went. All the planets, everything. Uranus, even that. Kitchen sink. Told that I should be able to have your Series X in the bedroom to get full access to Game Pass, ultimately, etc. and have 4K capture cards somewhere. Yay! Awesome. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Dumbass. We'll go backwards. Yeah, Universe. Is it Universe Sandbox or Universal Sandbox? Universe Sandbox is. It is really quite funny. You can all. It's weird because you can like check how life is on the planet as well, the probability of life. You know, the temperature of the planet as well. So you can have like various. The moon crashing into Saturn, crashing into Jupiter. Or the sun shifting. You can actually like have the moon, not the moon, the Earth shifting on its axis, so it's like at 90 degrees to what it should be, and then you can see what happens to the Earth over time. Is it the police telephone box? Okay. Look, there's all my wagons. So yeah, that is a nice little thing. But there is a big problem with my PC. It keeps stuttering with the sound as well. And like I said, it's the first time that I've actually seen the 3 or 4 thingies on my video card actually working. The fans on my video card working. I don't think they've set that PC up right. So I need to get someone to have a look at it. I'm not going to send it back to them. I don't trust them. You flung it across the solar system of oh, Dr. You called it. Good evening there, Samuel. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. I hope you are well. There we go. Oh, we're going all the way there, look. You're good. Good. Am I off for a tea party? No. Boston's fun. It's good. If you like Boston Providence, I think you would like Boston Worcester. The only thing you dislike about Xbox is the only platform you can stream onto is Twitch. Yep, that is the worst thing that I hated about the Xbox. Obviously, if you have a capture card, brilliant. Yeah, Thursday night. I need to chat to you about Thursday. So obviously, we'd be having the West Coast main line over Shap stream Thursday evening, so I will probably not stream on Thursday night. More than likely I may do a stream Thursday afternoon. Friday morning for Paul, yes. An early get up for you, sir. Yeah, that's definitely an 86. Release date is pushed back a week, which was its original release date. Paul, to be honest though, I had a very funny feeling we'd be seeing an 86 when they said about they're doing a loco, and I'm thinking it's got to be an 86. They've done an 87. Logical cause would be anything in the 80XX class. I still can't believe people think it's going to be 60. 60 didn't have those type of lights on it, and you won't be seeing it running up and down the West Coast main line. Oh, she's going to hit and hit hard. There we go. But at least we're covered. Your bet is to reduce release date move to allow a patch for MBTA rather than because of West Coast main line. Excuse me. You probably heard that. Sorry. Best out than in. To be honest, I don't really mind if it is because of the even if it is like for them to do extra work on it or not, because at the end of the day, I'd rather that's done. So yeah, I think the 86 would. I mean, it makes sense because I suspect that the 86 would be used for the freight most of the time. Yeah, I don't think it will sell better. I think it will sell well, go well in a sale, but I don't think a lot of people. I mean, I've seen a post made on Tintin's his video that he did about the delay for the West Coast Main Line overshout, because Tintin's actually lives on the route, so he knows the route quite well. And someone wrote something on there, and they commented on his video. Absolutely thinking, what on earth is this person on about? I've got to watch Tintin's video, which I will do tomorrow. But yeah, this is crazy. There are some really stupid people out there. Right, before I quickly go, I am going to have a P&B, and I've got to go and switch something off. So I will see you guys in a second. Oh, need to get a drink as well. And I'll show you the stuff that we've got on the MBTA. That wasn't a dog barking, that was me with the hiccups. I do apologise. Well, I've also got myself as the chocolate chip cookie as well. Oh, go easy there. Oh, right. What station's that? Boston Mastery. You know what? I don't know because I didn't. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. It's one tier apparently on Boston. So I've done the November monthly challenges. Basically, work in progress, complete 5 scenarios or timetables, drive 100 miles, prop hunt, collect 5 collectibles, which 3 of them I collected on this route. Complete a scenario or timetable after reaching 80 miles an hour. So, yeah, that's been done. MBTA, Tier 1 progress. Fast learner, gain 50,000 XP. 3 times table, complete 3 timetables. Well, that's... Oh, no, it's only come in today. It didn't do it yesterday because I didn't have mastery yesterday. So this must have updated. It must have. And the mastery is... It doesn't say. It won't tell me. So, but yeah, scenarios and that I won't do because basically, as I explained yesterday, I want to try. Obviously, you can see how many bits that I've got here to do. I've done the Glossop one, so that's all wrong. So yeah, there's a fair bit of stuff that I need to do for Monday Mastery when it eventually comes back, which it will do. It should be back on Monday, actually, I believe. I don't think I'm doing anything Monday. Don't think there's nothing planned. I've got to sort my calendar out tomorrow. Right. When we eventually move back, there we go. Right, to the trains. So, an extra 800 services on West Coast Main Line. So if you have a quick look, I'm not going to do any West Coast Main Line, don't worry. Scoochie on down here. West Coast Main Line, there are currently 630 services. So add an extra 800 onto that. That's going to be 1,430 odd services, making a total of over 2,000 services, including AI. That's a little bit of a uppy. I quite like that. That's good. So looking forward to that. So the scenarios are the same. They're not changing. So yeah. But anyway, back to Boston Providence. Oh, and when I do find Boston Sprinter. So if we have a look at Boston Sprinter, which is Boston Providence, nothing comes in. So you can use the Boston Worcester F40 MCBTA, and you can also use the Boston Worcester CTC 3 MBTA, the cab car as well, from Boston Worcester on both the F40 and the cab car. So that's cool. That's the only things that come over. The other one, the HSP, that doesn't. So that does not layer in. But these, I don't know if these will be. Do you know what I mean? Different ones. If they spawn in with certain just ones with AI. So yeah, I'm not sure. So Boston Worcester, what do you get under the hood? You get 5 scenarios. Take me home from the ball game with the game finished early. Get these baseball fans home as an extra avenue service. Patriots run. It's a fine Monday for a marathon. Get the spectators into Boston in good time to watch the marathon and enjoy the Patriots Day festivities. Draft day. Drive a doubled up unit into Southampton Yard. Reverse. Prepare and run a service bound for Boston through a snowstorm. Sounds interesting. Southampton slog. I did read that as slog. I kind of hope it's slog. I kind of hope it's not what I think it is. Assist with yard work and moving trains between Boston South and Southampton Yards. So yeah. Oh, sorry. It's been a really busy day today for me. I am quite tired. Right, so services 154. So there are 37 F40 services, 57 HSP 46 services. With the cab car for the F40, there are 7, which isn't a lot really. And for the other one, there's 51 services. It's Sing. Oh, slog. I still can't read it properly because my eyesight's getting worse. Right. So, the AC4 400, there are 14. And that's the same with the C40 freight services. There's 2 for the GP38. I've done 1 already, which is Framingham to Everett sort of thing. I think I passed that. Yeah, 6,749 with the platinum. I've not done the return. And you can use Hentis Rail LLC, Locomotive Leasing Company, Sandpatch Grade, or you can. So all these will turn up throughout if they is so needed. But then you've also got the SD40 YN2, which you could argue there's 2 different versions, isn't there? There's the full one, the full blue CSX livery, then there's the YN2 livery. But you get 16 services with them, which are different to the AC4 400 services. So, yeah. And you also get the SD40 CSX, which I think it's the SD40 from, is it Cane Creek? No, Clinchfield. I think it's Clinchfield with the CSX skin on it. Oh, it's Sandpatch Grade. Oh, okay. So it's not that one then. Oh, I don't know. I don't know Credit Club on there. But you get 16 services, so that's the same as that SD42 down there. So there's a fair bit of freight. A lot of it is like Selkirk. It's a 40-minute run, hour and 4, which is usually switching. Worcester to Framingham Part 1. That is a what you call it? That is that SD40. You back it onto a rake of 4 other locos. So yeah, that's a run to Framingham Yard. So you go from Worcester. It's not a very long thingy, but you go from Worcester Yard down to Framingham and park up in there. Framingham switch in. Framingham to Worcester, Part 2. So you got a fair bit. You got some Westborough. Don't know where that is. Switching. That's one of the yards. Switching. So yeah. There's a fair bit of stuff there to do. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. And this is what I'm going on about, that if you buy, where people turn around and say if you buy it or you don't buy it, is it worth it? Look at just these first 1, 2, 3, 4, say 5 services there from 7:50 all the way down to 11:35. You got 2 hours for 3 hours, probably 4.5, 5 hours worth of playability there, just in the first 5 services, and that doesn't include all the rest of the stuff. Give in to the FOMO. We'll wait for a sale. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and there's a lot there. I mean, even okay. So you look at where are we? There we go. We will do a service from Worcester in a minute. ACS, you've got the 3 different versions, including the Amtrak 50. I'm not sure whether that turns up or not. I don't have any of those anyway. But there's 10 services that you can drive, and these are literally Boston South Station to Southampton Yard, or Southampton Yard back to Boston. I think it's just Boston, Southampton. Yeah, so that's just basically to the yard. And then they do come out as what you call it ones. Then you've got the Acela, and there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 services there. So, but there are AI services for those trains going in and out. So, right, what we are going to be doing is I've not driven this before, so yeah, Rotem CTC 5 MBTA, and we are going to do 758 P552 Worcester to Boston South Station. We're going to do that one. So yeah, so let's get started. We're not going to do conductor mode. I'm going to take a chunk out of my chocolate chip cookie. Right. Just a quick look. That's our train. Ooh. This is the yard at Worcester. Worcestershire. These very rarely. I don't think they move, to be honest. I think 1 or 2 do. I think this is the intermodal yard, isn't it? And then you've also got like Dovetail Games. Oh dear. And something else, which I think, yeah, I think we saw. Excuse me. I've never seen these. Obviously, they've been in Cajon. These are the container trailers, and this is how they stack them up. How the hell do they get them up like that? You know what I mean? I was like, really? That's pretty cool. I've never seen pictures of them like that in real life, so yeah. I didn't even, until Cajon, I didn't even realise they could be done like that. So yeah. But if you do have reskins of these locos from St. Pat's Grade, then they will show up. I think, Paul, did you have a that gantry? Gantry's not in the PC version, really? Oh wow. Ooh. I think there's also a reason why I'm not doing the scenarios, but I will talk to you off stream for that. And I'm kind of hoping it's not what I think it is. Yeah, so I think Paul had an NS loco appear, coupled up to one of the CSX locos. So it's totally random what turns up. So yeah. But anyway, let's go and grab our thingy. Put the headlights on. Might as well do that. Not the windshield. Oh, they are working, so we can turn them off now. Do I get a thing for opening the window? Maybe not. Right, opening the doors on the left-hand side. I need to learn where everything is. Cab heater, headlights, marker lights. No, we want bright and aux on. What are they? Number light. Oh, we'll have that. Oh no, turn it on. Vestibule light off and on. Windshield heater. Don't need that. We don't need that. Don't think we need any of that. Just need to change that to a different colour. There we go. TMS. Don't need that. Do we need to? There we go. Put that in. Oh, put it in forward. So this is all new to me because I've not done this. Oh, look. Hey. Do you want to have a look at the coaches before we leave? I'm not worried about leaving on time. So this is the double deckers. Back's going through a bit. Really, you know, it's a little bit not very good cozy leg room in there. And these, I said in my stream yesterday, these kind of remind 2019. Really? These kind of remind me of, if I was to pop out, exit here. If I was to pop out here, like the Husky double stack wagons. Sorry, there's a button there. It's red. I need to push it. That's a light. Is it alright? Oh no, it's plunger brakes out on. Oh, I don't know. Right. So yeah, but then you look at. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double stacks, and 1 single coach, single decker coach. So yeah, it's a bit weird. But open the trapdoor. Don't you open that trapdoor? Sorry. Right, that was shut anyway. What's the damn? Door control, don't know anything of that, so yeah, we'll leave that. Right, anyway, we're late, so we need to shut the doors. Hopefully, I like the actual noise that the door makes. It's like the rubbing noise and everything. That's pretty cool. Right, just make sure that at the end we have our marker lights on, which we do. Big red ones there, and we get ready. Oh, and these are usually hanging at an angle, and these are one of the collectibles. So you just walk up to it, and it will correct itself. Right, let's get ready to go. Just make sure that we've got everything there what we need. Gauge lights on, cab light off, cool bell. Oh cool. Sand test. Oh, and that's the windshield wiper. We've done that. Right, cool. Brakes off. Yeah. Why am I not moving? Because you probably not cut the brakes in.
Mind the gap.
Sorry, someone just sent me something. 2 seconds. I don't know. That's interesting. I have to look into that. Oh no. I can't find my YouTube page. Where is it? There you go. What have I not done? Brake cut. Ah, that's it. Brake cut in. Piece the brakes. Is that a door? Oh my god! Really? Quick, put that down. I don't want to be sliding out of that. God, that's like... Ugh. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry, that was my mate Luke phoning me. Biscuit time as well. Right, okay. Yeah, we're moving. What is it? I get messages. We are moving. Right. Okay. First port of call is 36 miles, Lansdowne, track 2. So we've got a nice little run. We're trying to sort tomorrow out because we've got probably we've got a 458 unit running from Bournemouth. It's coming down. It's being hauled by a 57, and it's one of the ones that has already been re-vinyled into South Western Railway livery. So we're wondering why it's going back to Widnes. Yeah, and then we've got all the movements in the afternoon. Usually it's a late afternoon arrival and like 8 o'clock departure from Bournemouth Depot into Poole where they run round. But it's pretty early tomorrow. Hello, Jack. Worcester. Oh, God's sake, no, it's not. Wrong Worcester. It's weird because as soon as someone phones me, then my phone decides to get a signal. The 4G signal's been pretty crap round here lately. And just a minute up the road, I've got 5G. So go figure. I think 5G is through the actual railway station itself, and either side of it is 4G. Shrub Hill, no. There's no plants in this one. There's plenty of plants, but yeah. So if you want to hear what the HSP sounds like, fill your boots. Hentis is absolutely lovely sound. You can climb up on that as well. No, not that. No idea why though. If you want the shrubberies, they're in the garden centre, okay? HST and HSB is basically a big pile of meat with garlic sauce and gravy. Is that to do with Five Guys or Wendy's? Drove the turbo down the West Coast Main Line yesterday, had a whole of a time. Also, have you read the roadmap about what's going on? Extra 800 services to the road to the West Coast Main Line. Everyone likes a good shrubber. Easy. The man with a Diet Coke is in the house. I did the Birmingham to Euston run with a 325. Yes, have a read. Very interesting read. And I did the Euston to Birmingham run in an APT, which was fantastic. It does. If you've heard my rants on the West Coast Main Line, they couldn't, you know what I mean? They couldn't have left it like they did. Talking of haven't played with the chopper for God's sake. You're here less than 5 minutes and you're already in there. A 325. Yeah. No more the 325s. It's just like, is that what the gameplay pack's 325? I so wish. I'd be loving it. But you see, the thing is though, they wouldn't stop at Milton Keynes, so no, it wouldn't be that. Get to the chopper. No, he didn't kill you. Get to the chopper. Oh, good old Arnie. Do you know what? I just love watching the films like Predator with him in it, Commando. Remember, Sally, when I said I'd kill you last? Yeah, that's right, Matrix, you did. I lied. Ah! And the worst thing about that film is when he decides, like, you look at Sally's Porsche, it's total on its side, dents all over the place, up against a telegraph pole, and then he turns it on its wheels, pushes it back on its wheels, and all the dents have come out. They must have fallen out when he turned it over onto the wheels. All the dents have come out of it, and it's just like there's no dents in the Porsche now. That can Sally wait. What happened to Sally? I have to let it go. But they're really good, funny films. I know they're just like, he just sprays his LMG gun, which he can carry with ease. Sprays about 300 bullets. He takes out a whole platoon of guys, you know. And one of the things was he was on the island of the where he's going to be rescuing his daughter, and it was the barracks. And you see these. I've got to tell you what they're cardboard cutouts of soldiers in front of the buildings that explode. The buildings explode, and these cardboard cutouts just fall over. And just like, I can't believe they've used like cardboard cutouts. No, he doesn't spray his thing at his daughter. That's just wrong. But it's just like, I think they actually did a kill count on Commando at how many people he was supposed to have killed, and it was what, over 800, 900. It's like, no one can ever do that. But I love the films; they're quite funny. Actually, I might watch Commando tonight because I just find it so funny. I just laugh at it all the time. What happened to Sully? I had to let him go. I mean, the other thing is where he's like on the aircraft, and he takes the guy out next to him by just like smacking him in the face with his elbow, and he says to the air stewardess, "I air sickness. Don't wake my friend up. He's dead tired." And he's just like really. Oh, there's the pun. And the next thing you see, he's going through the belly of the airplane, and he's managed to find his way where the front landing gear is, and he climbs down on the landing gear as this plane takes off, jumps off of it, and drops down into like a marshy area and survives. I was just like, no way. If that was me, I'd be dead. Now, Arnold Schwarzenegger, fine, scratch, that's it. I'm just like, really? But I do like the films, they're funny, just funny as hell. Wrong. I've always loved his films. I love the Terminator films. Inch away from being cancelled there. Who, me? Or... we stop in another 32 miles. So where the hell's that then? So we're there already though. We're there. So I've not gone down that stretch of track yet. So we stop at... we literally stopped just outside, I was going to say Branksome then, Boston. Oh wow. Then it's Boston Back Bay. Say his name incorrectly, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, bit fast. Bit fast. Yeah, 10 minute break. Slow it down a bit. Oh no, 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 no. No, no. I want the window. Open. Okay, so I don't fall out. You have returned. Well, that was a quick read. You good read? Good reader? So delay on West Coast Main Line over Shat, which is fair enough. It's a spray water resort. No. But yeah, I love those films as well, they're quite funny. You haven't read it yet? Oh, you're taking your time, aren't you? I won't spoil it for you. There's a brand new 166 coming. No, there's not, don't get your hopes up. Just read to take all your work stuff off as you just got home. Really? God dear. It will wear off. What's this button do? Ah! What the hell's that? Is that the, like... would be quite fitting to drive the turbo in my green shirt and tie. Oh, that's the e-bell. Oh, that's good. Bit boring. That's the last thing the bird sees. It's a nice quiet drive. Only on Saturdays, oh for God's sake. And that's when he's out spotting at Reading as well. So yeah, I kind of, I think some of you saw from my post this afternoon about DWP. Well, it escalated. I got a message on my journal, my UC journal. Pants off Fridays. Is that with a Wendy's or Five Guys there? And a can of diet something. If you're at a team's meeting, you better hope you don't stand up. Bit hard on a team's meeting on a bloody Steam loco, isn't it? Or would that be a Steam's meeting? The Five Guys and Wendy's, he's into that. Here we go. Yeah, so basically I had a problem with, or I had an appointment tomorrow with the UC, which I live 2 minutes away. Right there across the job centre is 2 minutes to walk away from me, my property. But I also have a meeting up in Branksome, which is 4 miles up the road, at 11 o'clock. This meeting with the job centre was at 11:15. I then get a message this morning basically saying, don't worry about coming to the job centre tomorrow, basically we'll phone you. And I was just like, I replied then, I said, as per my message in the journal on November the 1st, I wrote, I have a meeting at 11 AM 4 miles away in Branksome. Yes, coming soon. And it's just like I said to her, I said, can you rearrange the meeting with you for later on in the day or for later on in the week? Anyway, I get a message from this woman from DWP, and she said, yep, no problems, Anthony, we can do that. Keep an eye out in your journal for the time. Oh, okay, that's like a crossing detector sort of thing, I see. And then I get a text message through from the person that I'm having a meeting with tomorrow. I'm currently off sick, so I won't be available to do a face-to-face meeting tomorrow. Can we rearrange? And I'm like, for crying out loud. I'm just like, I then messaged this woman back on my UC account and explained to her what's all been going on. And I turned around and said, I am now going off, logging off my computer, and I said, I'm just going off to have a pint of Southern Comfort. I said, you really couldn't make this up. I was just like, I've not read, I don't think she's arranged anything yet, so yeah. Honestly, it's just like, oh jeez. I was, because originally the guy turned around and said to me, he goes, well, just don't turn up to the meeting, and when you get asked as to why, just put down, you know, the meeting, and if they're not happy with that excuse as to why I've not turned up at the meeting with them, they'll sanction my benefits. And if that's someone on a really bad day, and they think, well, just sanction his benefits, he's done it before, sort of thing, blah 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 blah, then you know what I mean, it's just like, I'm having my benefits sanctioned for no reason at all. Oh look, put Ron in your tank. So this is why I was really a bit off with everything, because I'd rather have that the guy would rearrange the meeting there and then, as to, you know, when I spoke to him about it or messaged him about it, and not to the point where it was like, oh, just don't turn up to the meeting and then explain it in the what you call it. If someone reads it and they're not having a good day, you know what I mean? I could be sanctioned for nothing that I've done wrong, and I'm not prepared to have that. I'm glad you said that, Jack, because it does look really good. No Skyhook TT that I know of. It could be why their train is really better day adding services to it, keep them apart, bug support, accountability reasons. Oh yeah, it is a complete pain in the arse. It's looking like the GWR overhaul thingy, me Bob. Will be, yeah, it is. It's planned for next year. Apparently, DTG Liam has said that it will be next year, which is fair enough. I'll have West Coast Mainline to play with, hopefully. Yeah, DTG Liam said that it will be next year for GWE release. So there's people that are not happy with that. Get North London, at least with the new incredible trains person, we will get North London lines. Oh, we got the five Coach 710s now as well, haven't we? So not sure how they've done that. Oh, the incredible trains, but yes. I believe I can't say anything, so I better not. At least time is being put into it. What I say, not bothered that it's taking time, just hoping it's as bug free as possible. Yes. No, it's fair enough. I mean, it's like with the delay for the... Originally it was going to be released on the 26th of November anyway, the West Coast Mainline over Shap. But they've announced it as bringing it a week closer, but then they've now put it back to the original day. And I'll to be honest, I don't mind that. If it needs a little bit of extra polish, give it a little bit of extra polish. I think, to be honest, I think you kind of need to curb in what you know and what you don't know. Now you see stuff like that, that person who was working on it shouldn't be saying anything. So yeah, you know, whether it's true or not, I don't know, but just don't rely it as gospel. I don't know, I can't say anyway. There's a lot of stuff that I can't say that I know. I wouldn't say there's a lot of stuff, there is some stuff. And I kind of think there'll be some bits that people will think, really? Wow. But yeah. Which I still kind of find, I'm just like, really? But yeah. Yeah, just really kind of take it with a pinch of salt, what some people say, because, you know, Gandhi once famously said, don't believe everything you read on the internet. You sure that was Gandhi? I thought it was the Duke of Wellington on Napoleon's death. Incredible Trains is called Incredible Train, Incredible here on the forums. He's been uploading London Overground base map. Yeah, it's fair enough, but you know, just at the end of the day, I mean, I don't even know. I didn't even know he existed, and to be honest, I don't really spend a lot of time on the forums because It's it's not a very welcoming place, how I see it, to be honest. Yeah, I can't take that sentiment with Bradley. If it's not on the roadmap, you know, it's just in development. And to be honest, in development, it can all of a sudden be stopped, and no one would know any different about it. So, oh yeah, I know they hate ambassadors. I'm not going to lose no sleep over it, to be honest. Really? Did I just see that right? Is that right, or is that wrong? No, I can't see that as being right. That's not right. Anyway, let's catch up with my train. Yeah, I you know, if there are some interesting posts that I like, I may make I may reply on them, or I might make a post. But I only go on there about once or twice a week now. I get moaned at for, even in my posts I type "Cheers Hentis" on the bottom of it, and yeah, people moan because I do that. That's how petty they are. Ah, right, it could have, yeah, concrete islands around the poles. Yeah. Didn't the Germans do that around their borders? Ooh, bit political. Only threads I watch are those small details and epic timetable senses. Yes. But yeah, you know, it's just. Where's the bloody speed thing for this? Oh, it's there. 55, we're fine. We're doing 50 already? Oh crap, we've got a 50 mile an hour. I think we're changing tracks. We better start slowing down then, haven't we? Don't want to be changing tracks at more than 15 miles an hour, I can tell you that. No one has the Soviets. No one was the Soviets that did that. Oh, was the Soviets that did that, sorry. Good lord. So, is that a train in front of that? With a bunch of mixed wagons? Oh, this is Framingham, isn't it? That we're... Yes, Framingham. Put Ron on it. Say, oh, CP Rail 1, sorry. So all my reskins, which these are, this one here, the CP Rails, you can actually get from the thingy. Oh, this isn't. That's, I can't remember the guy's name. That's a nice little reskin, I like that. I hear locomotives. Oh, CSX ones. Hi Joe, how you doing? Welcome to the stream again. Did you enjoy your meal? I better start slowing down a wee bit more. Actually, where's the station? Oh, you've got a... As I'm going slow enough, I'm going to run. I think we are crossing the tracks, aren't we? I'm going to pop up to the yard. I you know, I have to say I am enjoying the route. Oh, hello. Didn't notice that was there. I'm just going to have a look, see what's up in the yard. It's a bit like Sandpatch. I always went into the Sandpatch yard to see what was reskins were in there. Oh, nothing. Oh, hello. That's mine. I am so looking forward to GTA 6. Oh, that's someone else's. That's not mine. God, I haven't seen that one for a while. It's pretty cool when you do see reskins in there. You're thinking, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yum yum after the old summit. Oh, cool. I just had a corned beef roll for tea tonight. Not a lot. Now, where's my train? Oh, here it is. I'm still going too fast. Oh, we're going downhill. We're not stopping. Go on, carry on. Go on, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Where's the guy with the walking stick? All those wagons could be grounded. Yes. That's what I like about it. Is that it's just the randomness of everything. So even the locos, I had the unstoppable livery loco yesterday, and I had the GTA 6 GP38 driving that yesterday as well. I did the local service where it was running long hood first. My driving has still not changed, got any better. The 710 is a lovely unit. He said loco then. Upset Bradley. It is, it's quite nice. Are you driving on West Coast Main Line? Or London Overground? Suspension's working. Yeah, that's the one I did with the GTA GP38 on it. You know, I kind of, you talking about the West Coast Main Line, Jack? It's the underground. I'm loving driving the, like, even just doing Queen's Park to Harrow and Wolverstone. Yeah, Harrow and Wolverstone. I'm loving driving the underground on the West Coast Main Line because you just, even in its current state, it is busy, sort of thing. But hopefully it'll be even busier in this forthcoming update. But yeah, it's just going back to the one that I was driving before with the three locos with the you're gonna have to have a word with them about cutting the corner there. That's like my driving in real life. What's going on? Can we go? Yeah, we can go faster. Yeah, it is great seeing these weird sort of formations that have been added, because it's just not the standard vanilla sort of experience that you get. You just do get the odd formations that do turn up every now and then. You know what? I do quite like driving the 390 with Wendy in the back going, oh, every time you brake. And the 350, I'm more of a fan of doing the 390 than I am the 350. But I do like the 350 as well. And apparently in this update, the forthcoming update, there's going to be 12 car and 8 car units running, and not 4 car. Not many 4 cars anyway. And it's a surprise to see most expecting the vanilla stuff, and then something. Oh, exactly, it's like the only reason why I found out about that 29 Pontus flat wagon train with the 3 locos at the front is because I saw it passing as I was passing it. I was on the 848 out of Boston, I think it was, and I was actually, what I did a private live stream last night. Oh, hello. Hello. There we go. You've got a window open, I can get out. Oh, it's raining. Better turn them on then. Oh, and slow down. Oh my god, what's going to happen here? And that's how I can produce a video on a PS5, is do a live stream, set it to private so that no one can see it. And that's the one that went up this morning. And yeah, I was just like, I tried finding it again, but I couldn't find it. So yeah, it's nice to see that sort of thing. That it's the out of the ordinary sort of service running. So yeah. I mean, to be honest, I thought the geometry trains would have, is it a coach in between the locos, like top and tail? Yes, definitely, because for God knows how long did we manage to see things turning up at, on the southeastern high speed route. I think it was a good few months after it was released when I actually saw, I think Bradley saw something, was it 3 locos and 1 wagon coming up from Tonbridge Yard? Yeah, no, Tonbridge Yard? The flat one isn't the Geo train. They do have coaches. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, so it's the triple-headed 66 with the single one or 2 wagons behind it, the MFA wagons. They're from, oh, was it? Ah, right. So not, didn't notice it until a few months after. I think it was actually the Southeastern High Speed Extended was done. So yeah. So that's what I found out after that release. So yeah, it was quite a bit of an eye-opener, still seeing things. And then we learnt of the ICE appearing at some pancakes as well. That's what I love about when you do the timetables, though, because you just put. Like, I'm surprised that you never put the 101 sneakily going in there at the dead of night. Although we did see the 700 going through Ashford. It's either a 10 car, or it might have been two 10 cars put together. You was new back then. But no, it's great seeing those little things, and I'm surprised. I was like, has he snuck a BR 101 in there somewhere? You've been tempted to put that riverboat in. Yes, definitely, because I've done. One in, I can't remember what the colour is, I think it was blue, and I just called it, it's called Boaty McBoatface as a Creators Club livery. It's got to be done. Magic of Bacon. Yeah. Just somewhere just like, what? Hey, how? But yeah, it's all fun. Or you imagine it floating around on the London Overground. yeah, that'd be awesome. Or in is it Rapid Transit Leipzig, through that area. 12 miles to Lansdowne. But yeah, it's a bit moist out here at the moment. But this is so quiet. Ooh, speeding again. I think I will roughly about here. This we'll have a look at a freight service actually. I may get to do one more. We'll have a quick look. But yeah, I mean, my thoughts on this, that if you have oh no, we were going to look at the Amtrak stuff, weren't we? My thoughts were, if you enjoy Boston Providence route, and especially the MBTA runs on that, then you would probably enjoy this as well. So yeah, I mean, when I first found out about the route, I was like, I was a bit so yeah, I wasn't really looking forward to it. But then it's just like you said about the freight as well, and I thought that I had found out that you were doing the timetable, and I was like, excellent. Oh, this is the poster. So yeah, have a good day. So yeah, I was just like, oh, there'll definitely be some freight, brilliant freight, you know, brilliant decent freight in there, and I'm just like, yeah, it's just gone up in my opinion somewhat. So yeah, but I think actually, to be honest though, if you have Boston Providence, you enjoy that, and I think you'll enjoy this as well. So with the experience, it is a bit long, and traffic wise, it's not as busy, but you tried your best. After Trenton Freight was no more. Yeah, that was a shame, to be honest. But I can understand why, if it was problematic. You know, I mean, it was kind of okay in TSW4, even just without the freight, but it would crash at the beginning before they did the updates. So yeah, on the PS5. But I find sometimes, because I stream and I'm playing, like the other day I had a problem with Brighton Main Line. It's now crashed twice in TSW5 when I've been streaming, and I've kind of come under the impression that, because I only used 2 Creator Club reskins along the route, which is the GWR 387 reskin and the Great Northern reskin, which I think is Bradley's, and it crashes. Well, it lowers the frame, it brings the frame rate down a lot, and because sometimes you are running 12 coach formations, so sometimes you get like a GWR one at the front, Great Northern one in the middle, and Gatwick Express one at the end. So, and that's going through quite fast, and it's Brighton Main Line on TSW5 at the moment is not the best, but then I'm also streaming, and on last week when it crashed, I was also downloading an update for The Last of Us Part 1, which I didn't really need to download because I should have deleted it after I finished it. So with all that sort of culmination, as well as streaming as well, then the PlayStation just went nope and crashed. And obviously with the PlayStation, when I stream, if it crashes, I lose the stream as well. So yeah, but I've got to sit down at some point when I get 5 minutes and remove the GWR Creator Club liveries, and it should be, in theory, fine. A bleat a little bit slow when you first come out of London, but yeah, apart from that, that's really the only big problem that I've got at the moment. Yes, that is one of the big problems that I have. So, because for some strange reason it did it on London Underground Bakerloo, but I think that is, I downloaded a 72 stock livery, and I didn't even know I downloaded it, and then I deleted it, but it seems to have re-downloaded it again, and yes, it does crash, but it also crashes outside of streaming. So yeah, but I can't really do Frankfurt folder and stream that at the same time. That is a lot of that puts a lot of pressure, I think, with streaming as well, which is a shame because I quite like Frankfurt folder. I know it's big, absolutely humongous, but I'm just wondering if, because obviously from what I've seen from people using God mode, I've seen them where the track diagram of what it is, and would that be kind of have any play on the resources as well, that you've got track there that doesn't get used? Yeah, I just really need to play it a little bit more, and I think there's going to be a couple more, like I'll just decide to write down a few routes what I want to play, sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably end up doing the ICE. But yeah, it is quite a nice little route. But I've not really played it as much, and I've literally not touched San Bernardino. And the most I've played is West Coast Main Line. Can't think why, but yeah, it's like the Great Western Express, South Eastern High Speed, now West Coast Main Line. And I don't think I played East Coast Main Line when it released as much as I have West Coast Main Line. So yeah, 6.5 miles to Lansdowne. Whack the speed up a bit. But yeah, we're going to look at the Amtrak services as well, because I think they're AI from Boston, aren't they? I've not seen any at the moment. I've only done 3 services, but I don't know how often they come into the into Boston. No, I've got, the thing is though, I do have a HD60, I believe it is, capture card, and it just would not work with the PlayStation, and currently my brand new PC is not of how I was expecting it to be. So I have to get someone to look at that. I'm not sending it back to the company to look at, because they couldn't even from photographs see where the back of where you take the slots off, where the video card comes out, and you've got it where you like screw it into the back, and you've got like the vents at the back where you plug all your bits in on the video card. That was actually bent, and when I received the PC, the actual what do they call that? The heatsink had actually come off from the CPU. So yeah, because basically it'd been dropped. But yeah, I get it doesn't play. The PC does not play Train Sim World 5. Plays Train Sim Classic. Yay. Amtrak's like everyone. Oh, 1 to 2 hours, super quiet. Oh, cool. Oh, hello. Can't see anything. So yeah, I've got to get someone in to have a look at that PC, because it's pausing. I'm playing Wreckfest on it, and it pauses and stutters. And Wreckfest on the other PC didn't do that on my other PC, and this PC is supposed to be a better spec than the other one. So yeah, I'm almost tempted just to try and get the other PC up and running again, because I'm a little bit disappointed with this PC. I mean, it's good at the moment for my videos and everything, so I've got them working, so that's pretty cool. So I'm making a little start on the backlog of over 100 videos to produce. Yay. So I even had the guy that I had at my work meeting today, advisor, he said, what makes you happy? You know, I was explaining everything that's gone on in the past year and everything. And I said, to be honest, I said, when I stream, or I make my, I make videos for my, you know, YouTube channel. And I said, that makes me happy. I talk to the guys when I stream and everything. And I said, they make me happy, you know. And he said, well, if that's what makes you happy, do it. And I said, yeah, but I said, I get DWP moaning at me that I should be looking for a job. And he goes, I know. He said, but do what makes you happy. And I'm like, yeah, there's a conflict there somewhere. So, yeah. But, you know, I'll be streaming. I mean, if I stream at night, I stream at night, early morning. Yeah, it's a bit of a hard mixture, really, to sort of try and, you know, do what you need to do. But, you know, I'll be streaming tonight. Well, obviously streaming tonight. 3 videos been done today, 2 streams and 1 real world training video going up. Streaming tomorrow, streaming Thursday. So yeah. It does. I mean, you know, my guys, my community here, they've, you know, for what happened last year. I mean, after my mum died, it's literally, I don't think I streamed. I just went stop streaming, and I just felt absolutely horrible during that point when I wasn't streaming. And you know, I was chatting to people that, you know, on Discord, and the main aim was obviously I was losing the house, so I literally had to find somewhere. Oh, so thanks. Yeah, sorry, I not meant. Well, there was a few people that knew, but so yeah, I had to, you know, thinking about a job, which the way I felt at the moment at that time, I just couldn't. And there was a time when I was like sat on the side of a bridge, wanting to jump off. So yeah, I went a bit too fast. So everything's moved on better, but I was at that point a few months ago as well. So everything's moving on. So I then started, about a month later, after Mum died, you know, things were looking kind of okay for, I was told that I could stay in the house for as long as, until they found me a place to stay. And then I started streaming, and these guys, they've really helped me through everything. Yeah, and they are a wonderful bunch of guys. And yeah, they've helped me a lot. And so streaming, it does really help. And sometimes there were times when I just like I couldn't do the stream. Ooh, I've got to stop here. It's time we threw the anchor out, I think. Anchor's away. So yeah, it's been difficult, and yeah, so oh blimey, bit of a bump. That bump had nothing at all to do with me, mind. And yeah, it's just like the little community here, they've really been great, and they're a fun bunch. Everything creeps up on me. But yeah, it's kind of, you know, I'm in a new place now, and I've kind of settled in, and I called it home the other day, which was really weird. So no, I think these things are sent to try you, to be honest. And I think when you're older, nothing. Did I shut the doors? Yeah. Nothing is easy. It doesn't get easy, sort of thing. Yeah, it's been difficult, and it's weird because I saw it as I was dreading it. I knew, I knew, and I think I said about it to you guys. I knew that my mum when my mum died, I would lose the house. I knew that, but I don't think you realise it until it actually hits you. And it's the first thing at that time when they phoned me in the early morning. The first thing was it's just like, and I know it sounds really really weird. Apart from me thinking, oh, I've got to phone my brothers and sisters to let them know. It was literally, oh crap, I'm gonna have to move out. And so, kind of at the stress that obviously you just lost the parent, the person that gave birth to you, the person that cared for you, you grew, she nurtured you, or cherished, whatever. Not only have you lost her, but then you're thinking, well, I'm going to lose the house. How long have I got? Oh, social services. Well, to be honest, social services in this country for my mum, they were really, really good. Anti-social services. Yeah, I kind of didn't think. This is the point where I was like, at that point, a week after my mum died, I'd signed the end of tenancy agreement. And it was that night that I did the massive walk around the Sandbanks area at Bournemouth, walked all the way back through the pool, ironically up past my flat where I'm now living, past the railway station, and up onto the public footpath that leads me to the footbridge. And that's when I climbed up on the side of the footbridge, and that was going to be the point where I was going to jump off. But it was just like to the fact that I thought I'd then, the sun, it was about 4:30 in the morning when I actually was just sat on the side of the bridge, and it was starting to get light. And it was when literally you could see the terminator between night and day starting to appear. And it was kind of, you know what? She wouldn't want me to do this. She called me a bloody idiot, that sort of thing. And it was at that point I then realised that no, that's not the decision to do. So yeah, that's when I decided, no, I'm not going to do this, and I'm going to stop a little bit early. Hey, hold on. Are we seeing the? Are we on another? Okay, I've completely lost where my train is now. Lost my train of thought. I think that was the flat train going through. No, and why? Don't do that. There's a lot of detail there. So I kind of, that's one big hurdle, because at that point I had nothing to look forward to. And it was literally, I couldn't see a way out. There's no way forward. And I kind of do understand why people do it. I think at that moment in time, I realised this is why people do it, because they can't see a way forward. They can't go back. You can't go left, right, up, down. You just got to go forward. But there's no. Do you know what I mean? There is no. There's nothing there. And because you are so inundated with stuff like, oh my God, I've got to organise the funeral. I've got to find a place to live. I've got to find a place to work. And you know what I mean? It is just so overwhelming. Good evening, Mayor Mickey. How you doing? And it's like you think, I can't do this. I can't go on. And that's where obviously everything came to. And it's just like, I was minutes away from jumping off. Minutes. Because I just, as I said, and then I just realised, just like, she wouldn't want me to do this. And that was the hardest part. You know, just to say that I was absolutely knackered, just because I'd actually walked around literally Poole Harbour to an extent. I literally walked all the way down to Sandbanks, which is a good 4 or 5 miles, and then I walked all the way back up to the point where I sat on that bridge, and then obviously I didn't go through with it. And then basically it was the fact that I then realised I've got to walk home. It was a 10-minute walk home, and I kind of, it was just a quiet walk home. Just changed into my pyjamas, and then just went back to bed, and just woke up the next morning, kind of still with the thing that, you know, it's there's I still can't see a way forward and that. And yeah, it kind of became a little bit clearer, you know, and despite my brothers and sisters all saying, oh yeah, you'll be fine, you'll no problem, all that sort of thing, I couldn't see that, you know. And it's where my brother turned around and said, yeah, but you're trying to do too many things at once and it just doesn't work. But I wasn't doing anything because I couldn't see clearly enough to do it. Yes, definitely on those. And I mean, this is why I've gone down the road of supporting and talking about at the moment as well, the clothing brand, Boys Get Sad Too, because you know, the problem is that men need to talk about their mental health, and mine just hit rock bottom on that day when she died. It was over that week, it just sunk straight to the bottom, and I'm gradually getting up and that. But yeah, and then most men, they don't talk about it, and they end up ending their lives. Women, they'll talk about it, sort of thing, and they'll sit there over a glass of wine, talk to their best friends and that. Yeah. Oh, I see. Game's afoot then, is it? Mind you though, I think I don't really want to go any faster because I don't want to derail. So yeah, I'm with them. Boys get sad too, and profits do go to the campaign against living miserably. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can talk about it, and I just find it a little bit hard from time to time. I mean, I know a lot of people have heard this as well on my streams from these people. I've not grieved, I've not cried for my mum since day one. I've had tears, but you know, when my dad died, it was literally next day I was upstairs bawling my eyes out. For my mum, no. And it's annoyed me like hell, that I haven't. And you know, people said it will happen. Don't worry, it will happen. But yeah, it's trying to, you know, trying to sort that. But yeah, it's still difficult. It's not easy. And the thing is as well, it's just like trying to get used to, after 50 odd years, 50, I don't know, 53 years living on my own and not having the responsibility of looking after my mum, and feeling the responsibility that I know that people are going to say, no, you didn't. But it's something I have to get out of my head, is that I was responsible for her dying because I was her carer. That you will never get out of my head. That's something that I still feel responsible for. And you know, my sister, my mate, has said, no, you're not responsible. But it's easy to say it, but trying, you know, I know I'm not responsible, but I just can't get that out of my head. No, I was her carer, so yeah. And you know, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do to change it. It's happened, and it's the way I feel. But yeah, I'll go back to the main menu. I don't want to go back to the timetable, so I'll just come out. It'd be a lot easier. But yeah, it's getting easier. It's getting better. I've just got to try and get a job now, and then earn the big bucks. I did say big bucks as well. It's okay to feel responsible. There's nothing wrong with that feeling. Remember, you cared though to be with her, yeah, and no one else did, yeah. I mean, my family, they have turned around and said, "Oh yeah, you've done really, really well," you know, and that, I know this sounds really, really stupid, but it's just the way that it's worded. Said, "Oh, you've done really, really well," you know, "Wow, you did," you know, you've done really well. When they say that, and then you get thinking, what were they trying to thinking that I was going to fail? They didn't expect me to do well. Do you know what I mean? That's that's me thinking that. And oh, we haven't looked at the journeys, have we? What's the journeys? There we go. I don't think it will open up all of them. Oh, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Is the journeys. The Star Spangled Banner, More Than a Feeling. There's some songs in there somewhere. Rock and Roll Cab. Cool the Engines, Higher Power, and Peace of Mind. So they're all nice little services actually, and the odd scenario. So yeah, they're not that long, apart from Worcester to Boston South Station. You didn't even look at the journeys. No, nor did that. When I did the video, I didn't look. I just did the scenarios and completely forgot about the journeys. But no, there's a nice amount there. So can I have a look at if I can get there? Choose a route. There we go. I'm not touching the scenarios. I'll let you guys deal with them. I will do the training sessions and that on my own sort of thing. We're going to use the ACS and we're going to do that one. We're going to do Boston South Station to Southampton Yard. I could do that one. But yeah, it is difficult. It's not easy. And it's just trying to deal with everything. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, operate a non-revenue Amtrak train into Southampton Street Yard. Oh, we're going backwards. Ah, right. Okay, so this is fun. Right, set her up. EQ regulate. No, don't need that one. It's that one. No, that one. Trail. No. That one. No. There you go. Been a while. Definitely been a while. Front headlight off. No, we want the marker lights, don't we? Which I think are over here. That's it there, isn't it? It's been a while since I've driven this. This is one of my favourite locos from the original Trains in World on the original New York Newark route, NEC. I love this loco. Ooh, are we going backwards? Yeah, we are. For me, you try and get in on the bike at the weekend, just a nice getaway from troubles. Yes, I do. I am trying to plan to do a little train journey. I mean, that's kind of okay this year because I was doing a couple of courses over the space of a week in Southampton. So most of the days when I finish the courses, I pop up to Eastleigh for a couple of hours and do some spotting and that at Eastleigh. And I don't tend to think of anything then. I just enjoy doing the photographs, filming, everything. And I call it my mental health Friday walk. And I've done a few walks around because we've got a lovely harbour down here, lovely quay, park area, park, and we're the second biggest harbour in the world, biggest natural harbour in Europe, and it's nice to see it. And I wouldn't live anywhere else apart from the coast because it's lovely, especially in the summer, and in the winter it's a bit colder, but yeah, it was great, and we get lovely sunsets down here. Although I don't see them now because the sunset's behind me. You did that a lot during COVID lockdown at Joe Burgess, riding down to the beach and sitting on the sand. Hopefully, no one would nick your bike. Excellent. So we are now going to. Oh, look at that. Shove this lot back. Am I on number 3? No, what the other one? There we go. I'm just going to sit in here. Can I sit in there? Oh no, we'll sit here. Right. I think it sets everything already for me. So we are, does that go far? No, it's a stop at location. Right, okay. Let's go. Take brakes off. Those locos do sound like. Double paper. Oh, way too fast. Excellent way to get out for a bit. Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I want to do is I want to do Reading and Didcot again, and I also want to go to Eastleigh again by the end of this year. And mainly on the Fridays, I will do my little walk. One thing that I want to do is probably do the walk down to Sandbanks, this time during the daytime, and then walk back as well, probably have something at Sandbanks to eat, and then walk back here. I'll be knackered, and my legs will hurt, but it's all in all a good 4 or 5 mile, probably 6 or 7 mile round trip. So yeah, and that's good. It's, good for the old cardio as well. random socialization. It works great. One of the reasons you scout leader for years is being forced into other adult company events. Yeah. I mean, I've just done. I didn't go one day last week because I wasn't very well. But Monday last week, Monday this week, and Tuesday, I did a course up the road, about 4 miles up the road, and it was all right. Got to talk to people, got to see other people. And there are other people that are much worse off than you, in a way. But you always, and I don't know about you, but I think you always think that your problems are worse than the next person, if you know what I mean. Indeed, you have autism and struggle to talk to people, and you become super. Oh, I can't read that. Sorry, my eyesight is bad. Super extroverted now. Oh, well, being social is good for people. Yeah, but not using Facebook, social media. I hate it. Don't get me wrong. I use social media a lot, but yeah, there are some people that should never be allowed near it. Remember not to compare yourself to others. Yours may not be bad, but their problem isn't bad to you. It's relative. Yeah, it's true. Actually, someone wrote something. It was Thomas Edison wrote something, and I've got to try and remember the quote. And it kind of stuck with me. Yeah, that is its own issue. I do have it written down here. It was a quote that Thomas Edison made, and I don't know why. It just when I read it, it just stuck with me. Strangely enough, I wrote it down in the DTG book that I got from the ambassadors meet. I'm not going to get all philosophical on everyone now. But yeah, it's just something that I just found. It was just like really kind of in. Have I got to stop? I've got a red light. There's a red light here. Hold on 1 second. I've got no. It's showing yellow. Sorry, it's on my PS5 controller. It's showing yellow. So yeah, I've done wrong. Right, let me start again. That's my bad. So the quote goes, if I can find it. I have not failed. I have 10,000 ways it didn't work. And I just found that so like it just struck me. I was like, wow, that is so true. That's an alternative way of looking at things. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways it didn't work. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but yeah. I don't usually get all philosophical. But I mean, now, just like I spoke to the guys as well, is that this is going to be my first Christmas in the flat as well, so I'm kind of trying to aim to have a decent Christmas. I'm just trying to get things sorted in the flat. I've got a little bit of painting left to do. Last week, I think it was it? Failing does not imply you can't try again. Exactly. If you fail, try again. Last week I bought the timber for the model railway boards. And I was like thinking, I've got two boards which I'm just going to do the timber on the underside so it strengthens it and do the struts across. I'm like, do I carry on with just one board at a time, or do I do both boards at the same time? I'm just like, I might do one board and then get the legs sorted so I can move it about. I've now got rid of my 3D TV, which has gone to the tip. It's okay to fail, no blame, yeah. No repercussions. You learn by your failures and you do move on. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I want to try and start that this side of the new year. And then finally finish off the Millennium Falcon. Finally, after, what, 1,379 stages. I'm hopefully going to be doing some more on that this weekend. I've got about another 100 odd stages to go on it. 7,500 bricks. It is the big Lego Millennium Falcon, so yeah, it's a couple of 100 man hours it's taking me to do. So I want to sort of try and get that finished as well. And then I've got to create the little project that I am working on is trying to get a table made up, whether it's bespoke table or a table I can actually buy that's about 1 meter square, and create my own little Millennium Falcon diorama scene, because it is quite big. It's about 600 millimeters by about 400 millimeters in size, this Falcon. So yeah, we're building 4 buildings for a layout for Brickvention in January. They're going on to a narrow gauge steam Lego layout. I will be running down along for 4 days. Oh, cool. Well, chuck some videos up on the Discord server. I really should, I think if Bradley's still about, remind me in the morning, get up a little section for Lego on the Discord server, because I've got to go through a few channels, go through a few of the channels on the server and get rid of some of them and add 1 or 2 more sort of things. Oh, good lord. Oh, we've got to stop here. Okay. Oh, we're 2 minutes early. Look at that. It's changed for me, really. I think this will be my last one because I'm getting tired. And I want to go and watch Commando before I drift off to sleep. Oh, there's a scene in Commando which was mostly cut on TV for when it was shown on TV. It's he's in this shed and he throws this circular saw out the window, takes the top of this guy's skull off, and you see his brain. And I'm thinking, are we going to stop today or what? Wait to 8:29. What happens at 8:29? Do you get told to go round the next way? Oh, track 9. Okay. You've got the track where you have in Lakelands, California. We used to ride it to work every day. It was worth the top-notch prize because it has lasted for so long. Yes. Ah, there's a train I've got to wait for. Ah, right, okay. How do you remember all this? Isn't the one that goes for 8:48, is it? This bit was hard to do because of the regal traffic crossing ahead of you. Oh yeah, definitely. I reckon that what you call it service, the one that I did, the service, the 3 locos with all the flat trucks on, and probably the long hood service back from, was it Framingham Yard? I've not paid it at all. Oh dear. Awesome. I find that funny. No, that timetable service, all the timetables that you produce, you're no fake train fan, I can tell you that for starters. We got to stop as indicated. Right, let's go. How are we doing at the back? Ooh, there you go. Not got our lights on. We should have the marker lights on. Oh, because I've not put the lights on somewhere. I'm not done on this far, so don't worry about it. I've trained there. Yeah, definitely making it good for the rest of us. This is the thing that I hated in Boston Providence, was doing the runs where you went all round through here. Doesn't bother me now on this. I don't know why. Yeah, I think we could definitely do a Network Southeast livery on these. Bradley, that's a challenge should you choose to accept it. Network Southeast livery. I think that's the route that we need out of London. Back in the 80s in the Network Southeast. Oh, that was awesome. Come on, speed up, boy. Speed up. Yeah, this will. Oh, hello. We've got another train coming. This will be my last one tonight. And then you got me tomorrow on. Hopefully, if it turns up tomorrow, Farmstead. Yay! Actually, looking forward to that. And that is literally be. I will install it and then I will leave it until the stream starts tomorrow night. Gonna put an B7 in NSC. Ooh, nice. Sorry if you heard me yawning there. I was up at 7:30 this morning. Just 2 days now on the trot that I was up at 7:30. I'll do it again tomorrow as well. The hell? Oh, it's just. What the hell's that? Was that shadow? Oh, is that the door? I think we've shut that door. Shut that door. Let's put the bar down. Well, that shouldn't do that. Ooh, interesting. He was up at 6 to moderate the road map. Yes. I did see you and I thought, oh, bloody hell, you're up early. I'd have dumped in a cellar in there. That was me. Judging by the pictures of the West Coast mainline update, it does look like, wow. It's like, this is how it should have been, kind of thing. And it does kind of feel to me as though that it was rushed to get it into TSW5. Yes, that's definitely, yes, that is it. It's having all the info here on the map when it does work and not crash. It's really, really good. Think, oh, what's that service? Sort of thing, you know. So yeah. Oh, speeding again. Slow down a bit. The platform, the bit where it tells you all the stops at the platform as well, yeah, that's quite good. Although I first found that out on Brighton Main Line, that's the first time Brighton Main Line crashed, was after the first update, when we had the first West Coast Main Line update, and I was on London Brighton, and I clicked on the platform, and I saw it there, and I went, oh, that's all nice. But it might have been 3 times actually, because once it just crashed when I was approaching Clapham Junction, then it froze when I clicked on the platform thing on the map, and I couldn't get out of it, so I had to reset. But I don't think that was in a live stream, I'm not sure. And then obviously I had the one where it just went nope when I was, where was I? Approaching Gatwick. Oh, so I can go a bit faster. I've got a red light coming up, so I'm going to have to stop. That's my yellow. That's my yellow. Okay, maybe not then. Right. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, I then go back that way. Okay. Oh, hello. There's an Estella. Wow, that puckered my butthole somewhat. So where are we going? We've got to go all the way back down to... No, we've got to go back down now. Right. Is everything all... I think, yeah, the sirens are done. I don't think they are, though. Where's that one? Oh, yeah. That's what Wendy says. So, pretty stable on PC. You've got 64GB of RAM and... Oh, wow, yeah. Ride 'em, cowboy. What Andy said, yeah. Right. So it's to be honest, it's been really good on the PS5. Famous last words, touch wood. Right, you can turn that bell off. That's crazy. But I think that's how they do it out there, though, isn't it? Yes. I think there are some people that you just can't tell it to because they just won't. They won't. They won't kind of admit that their system isn't good enough for it. You put the bell on with the game speed at 10 times and annoyed everyone in meetings. Who, me, Governor? Nah, not me. Is he behind me? Nah, he's gone. He's got to wait. Ha. So look, there's some more. Do you know what? I didn't even realise they were down there. We've got a couple of the sellers. See, this is where you'd think that they'd actually have like a shunter or like a shunter type loco or another loco to bring it in to the station instead of reversing the train into the station. Then all they have to do is just uncouple it and let the loco run light back to the. Oh, hello, I'm going a bit too fast there, but hey ho. They do have a shunter in real life, but not for depot moves, just forming trains. Ah, right, okay. I do love the ACS. The ACS 64, and I have to say the Acela are one of my favourite American locos. Even when in Microsoft Train Simulator we had the Acela, which I thought was awesome, and when we had trains as well, they had the which one was it? It was the Acela as well. But I'm trying to think. I couldn't remember if it was trains or it was Microsoft Train Simulator. It had the locomotive, the Acela locomotive as well, which I can't remember what that class of that is. And I quite like that. But I have to say, and I really do hope this does turn up in TSW at some point, the UPDD40X, the big massive diesel loco, I so would love to see that in Trains and World. They both had these other ones, yeah. That's it, yeah. HHP8, yeah. Love to see that. And that, oh, that's a bit rough on the old frame rate. 952. And a gold. Bradley, gold. Bradley, gold. Bradley's enjoying Farm Sim. But yeah, continue. Go. That is going to be it because we're literally nigh on midnight. So yeah, we've done a few services on here. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much for coming in. Hope you have enjoyed it. Hit the like button, hit the sub button, and the bell icon as well. There are more real world train videos coming as well. Next live stream from me will be Wednesday evening at 19:30, and we're going to be looking at train sim. No, we're not. We're going to be. Well, it depends whether the farm sim does have trains in it, so you never know. We are going to be looking at farm sim 25. Hopefully, if I get it tomorrow. If well, I should have it tomorrow. I haven't been told that. I'll get a message saying it will be ready at some point. Ring the bell. Yes, it does. Brilliant. Tractors together and make a train. Yeah, back to back, and get a little mini 37. A couple of tractors. Right. So yeah, guys, thank you all very much for coming in and watching. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to go and put anything on the PC at the moment. Like I said, I want to get someone to look at it. So it would just be on the PS5. It'd be great because I'm on a big, massive 55-inch TV screen. So yeah, instead of a 22-inch monitor. So yeah. But no, it's good. If anyone wants to go to CD Keys to pick it up for half price, do it. So thank you all guys very much. Really, really appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow night in the next stream. So I'll be on Discord in a bit anyway. So falling asleep probably. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much. Just over 3 hours. That's good. That means YouTube will put about 150 adverts in there willy nilly. And it means I've got to spend 5 minutes taking them all out tomorrow. So yeah, thank you all guys. Carl, train simulator driver, Bradley, Lady Sophie, and everyone else, Samstar, Southwestern. Cheers, guys. Really, really appreciated it. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.